Hey my loves, welcome back to Damn It Jade, and today's video is going to be a good video for you guys. For today's video I wanted to do something different for you guys. Basically I didn't feel like doing a makeup tutorial or anything like that. I thought about the other day, since it is time for obviously Christmas time, we all know this, I felt that I wanted to go and actually make a rant video. This rant video is going to be about retail. Working in retail and dealing with the holiday shenanigans, basically. I did retail for about 4 years, so I know all the experiences about retail and all that good stuff whatsoever. So I wanted to basically do this video and let you guys just hear the experiences that I have dealt with, especially during the holidays when it came to Christmas time. So let's go and move into the video. First thing that everybody needs to know about retail when it comes to the holidays or retail in general, it's a pain in the ass, you guys. It's the worst experience I probably have ever dealt with, and I am not lying to you guys. It literally was the most annoying situations I have ever dealt with. First off, it was hectic because, you know, you got everybody running around trying to figure out what they want and where to get it and whatever else, and if the store didn't have it, like, who else would have it? It was such a hectic wreck. And then of course you had to make sure that you knew where the areas was, because if you didn't obviously know where to get the items, your ass was grass, basically. Or not, I shouldn't say that, I should say it's like, if you don't know where a certain item is, like, the customers are just gonna be like, really? You can't get mad at them if they can't help you with a certain product. If they don't know what to do about it, or if they can't, you know, find the product or something, you can't get mad at them for them. You guys need to understand this. And I'm not saying you guys in particular. I'm just saying those people, the people that basically are like, oh, well, you don't have this product, so I'm leaving. Like, no, you can't be like that. Because one, if we don't have a product, and you know, if another store has it, then yes, we can help you like that. But if the store doesn't particularly have it, we can't help you. Another thing that I had learned during the holidays when it comes to working in retail is you got to be patient. You have to be patient. And it's just, like I said, it's so hectic during the Christmas times that, you know, people don't think of how at least people in retail go about how they are when it comes to working. Most of retail places have certain goals where you have to make on a daily when it comes to like products and stuff like that. I know for me, there was certain retail stores that I had worked at where it was like you have to make like a certain quota a day when it comes to making sales, or, you know, a certain quote a day when it came to like selling things like products, like merchandise, or like membership cards or something like that. Now I know we passed Black Friday, but that is definitely one of the worst days I feel when it comes to retail, because of the fact that obviously all these stores are open around like midnight. It's gotten worse, I think, throughout the year. The freaking stores are opening at 5 on Thanksgiving. Like, what the hell is that about? Like, for me particularly, I would never want that, because because of the fact that I have been in retail for so long, I would be pissed the hell off if I had to go to work at 5 o'clock on Thanksgiving. Thank goodness this has not been something that has happened to me, luckily. Like, every job that I have worked at before would open at midnight or the next day, depending on where I was working. So I never had to experience that, but that would be the suckiest thing in the world, and I seriously give props to those that had dealt with it this year. You guys are a god. If you guys have never experienced retail, you guys need to not be so harsh to those that work in retail. Like, you guys have no idea what pressure that we deal with on a daily basis. Like I said, like the whole like making a quota thing, literally it's so difficult. And luckily there are jobs now where it's like, if you don't make a certain quota a day, it doesn't come out of your pay or anything like that. My very first job, actually, I'm not going to say what it was, but it was definitely a retail job. I was working in clothing, and it was just ass, you guys, basically. It was one of those jobs where there was commission. And for those that don't know about what commission is or anything like that, basically commission is where you, like I said, you have to sell a certain amount of items in order to like get hours or make your quota for the day or something like that. So for my very first job, I had to sell perfumes to customers, and I had like a certain goal every day. I had to make like 4 or 6 depending on how well I was selling before. Basically, it was one of those situations where it's so difficult. It's literally so annoying that I'm gonna admit there was days where I did not care. It was really annoying because the boss is up your ass, then the district manager is up your ass if you don't, make that quota for the day or something like that. And it just gets so frustrating after a while because it's just like, what the hell do you want me to do? If somebody doesn't want to buy a perfume, I'm not going to force it down their throat. And that's what I think that most of the companies nowadays want you to do. They literally want you to jam things down people's throats, and that's annoying. A lot of people during the holidays don't want help. If they know where the product is, leave them alone. That's what I say. Leave them alone. I know there's a couple of companies where I've worked at where it's just so annoying, where it's like basically you have to go and be like, oh, do you need help? Can I help you? What are you looking for today? Da 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 da. It's like, I want to just ask them, like, how are you? How are you doing today? What are you looking for? And they know what they're looking for. I point it to them and they're about done. Or if they don't want to be bothered, or they're just like, I'm just looking, then I'll leave them alone. I don't like the fact that people just keep bothering people. It's so annoying. And there have been times where I purposely would just not ask, because if they have an attitude or if they have that vibe that I get, knowing that you don't want to be bothered, I'm not going to bother you unless you're going to ask me a question. I let you do your thing, honestly, and it's just so annoying how some companies do that. The retailers they're trying their best. Basically, all of the sales associates, managers, or whatever, they're trying their best, the best they can. And I think the only people that can understand this is obviously of the people that have dealt with this. Anybody that has ever done retail, if you've done retail for seasonal, if you've done retail part-time, if you've done retail full-time and done it for like a couple of months to a couple of years like me, you know the struggle. You know the struggle. That wraps it up for my retail holiday rant. If you guys liked this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And I'm going to go and relax because I still get pissed off about this till this day. If you like any more of these, make sure to subscribe to my channel. For every Tuesday and Friday I post videos for you guys, and for those that are new to my channel as well. Until the next video, peace. So let's go into that. Hands, claps, all that good stuff. Ow. We can't just personally and, go and have someone pick up the damn dress that you want from another store like it's some freaking Chinese restaurant. That's not gonna happen. It's not possible. No. This is not a damn Chinese restaurant. Let me calm down, because I've been wanting to rant on this for so long. Seriously, you guys, because it's been so many years.